Shawn Bradley was born in Germany, where his dad was working at a U.S. military hospital. Later nicknamed the Stormin' Mormon, Bradley came from a family of exceptionally tall people and was 7'5" by the end of his junior year of high school. Unlike many NBA giants, his height doesn't come from a genetic disorder, but an incredibly rare combination of genetic variants. Bradley was heavily recruited out of high school, but chose to go to BYU, where he set a freshman record with 5.2 blocks per game. After that season, he'd take 2 years to serve as a full-time missionary in Australia and elect to go straight to the NBA when he got back. Bradley was drafted second overall by the 76ers, and in his first years in the league, his scoring and rebounding were inconsistent, but the man was one of the more forceful rim protectors of his day. In 1995, he was traded to the Nets, and by 96, it looked like he might be starting to break out, but he was traded to the Mavs in 97 after new management took over. There, he'd have his best statistical season, but the inconsistency returned. He'd start to come off the bench, but remain that dominant defensive threat the Mavs needed alongside Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash. He'd also take a turn in Hollywood, most notably starring in Michael Jordan's Space Jam. Bradley would retire after the 2005 season and largely stayed out of the public eye outside of a 2010 run for the Utah House of Representatives.